Tennis players, volunteers, and friends rally behind Serve Up a Cure to raise funds for the Rose. This event ensures that women get the mammograms and the support they need, and this episode goes inside the event, highlights why grassroots fundraising matters, and shows how every serve keeps the doors open at the Rose and available to families facing breast cancer. When you subscribe to our show, you help us grow. Someone you know may need to hear this story. So please share with your family and friends and consider supporting our mission at therose.org. Let's talk about your breast. A different kind of podcast presented to you by The Rose, a breast center of excellence and a Texas treasure. You're going to hear frank discussions about tough topics, and you're going to learn why knowing about your breast could save your life.
My name is Debbie Hanson. I own the Serve Up a Cure Committee. I'm a friend of Sarah Goosey's, and a few years ago she asked me if I would like to be on the committee to help raise money for breast cancer awareness and to help raise money for mammograms for underprivileged women. And I said yes. I am not a breast cancer survivor, but my mother did die of breast cancer about 30 years ago. She had metastatic breast cancer. It was not very pretty. So I definitely support this organization and everything we do every year to try to raise money to help any women who need help getting mammograms and just feel supported. And it's just worth it every year to get out here and do what we can to raise some money and see if it helps a little bit. If it helps one person, it's worth, a gazillion dollars.
I'm Steve Thacker, and I love Serve Up a Cure. And every year I love to play in the tennis tournament, and I love to come to the party, and I love to support it because of the great things that Serve Up a Cure does. And I hope that this year is once again very successful, and if you're not involved, you need to get involved.
Hi, my name is Tal Weston-Haver, and I've been working as a volunteer for Serve Up a Cure for maybe 10 years, and I believe in the Rose and what they do. But I'm not a survivor. My mom is not, doesn't have breast cancer. My mother-in-law had it many years ago, but it affects even the range of people. Last year, one of my really good friends, who's a tennis player, she's 45, and she was diagnosed. So even though I'm not personally affected by this, I think it's something that everyone needs to know and needs to take care of themselves. And if there's anything I can do to give that voice, that exposure, just one person or two. This year with the tournament that we have, I recruited 2 girls, and they had never heard of the Rose. That makes me happy because that's 2 more people that will tell their friends and their family.
Thank you for joining us today on Let's Talk About Your Breasts. This podcast is produced by Speak Podcasting and brought to you by The Rose. Visit therose.org to learn more about our organization. Subscribe to our podcast, share episodes with friends, and join the conversation on social media using hashtag Let's Talk About Your Breasts. We welcome your feedback and suggestions. Consider supporting The Rose. Your gift can make the difference to a person in need. And remember, self-care is not selfish. It's essential.